Speaking of Ahsoka, ladies and gents.
Uh-oh.
Cringe.
Have you seen this, Nick?
Such a new way of viewing.
The upcoming Ahsoka episodes are expected to introduce a new way of viewing and using the Force.
How much more OP can these characters get? And if she is this OP, then
know
where
what?
was she when they needed her?
It should be called the Farce
I'm
at
out.
this point, shouldn't it? Really?
It's like they're trying to
Confusing
change
the
everything and reshape everything to their own point of view. Oh, what happened in
Fucking-
culture?
I don't know. It'll be back, I'm sure.
I think he had enough of this shit.
They're like, Ahsoka, another Star Wars topic. I'm out.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck it. I'm done. Can't take it.
So the rumor comes from a pretty reliable source, Making Star Wars, who reported back in December of 22 that the show would explore a new space of the beyond. This piece of the rumor was confirmed in the earlier episode of Ahsoka when it was revealed that Grand Admiral Thrawn was located in a separate galaxy, and that in order to travel there, Morgan Elsbeth needed to create the Eye of Sion. In the show's 5th episode, she indeed makes the hyperspace jump to this new beyond. So not only did Ward claim that they would travel to this new galaxy or region, but he went on to reveal this region views and uses the Force differently than how our existing Star Wars stories have in the past. It was also implied that magic users in Star Wars universe we've seen before originate from this very place, and we have seen outcasts from there in past Star Wars tales. Both Ivana Sarkno and Diana Lee in Ahsoka have connections to this locale in Skeleton Crew. Furthermore, he claims that this new area will be the setting for the upcoming Skeleton Crew, has its own rules separate from the main Star Wars. So literally making their own fucking rules up, like you said.
Yeah.
When the children in Skeleton Crew end up lost in space, we, the audience, will be as lost as they are. Most of our previous Star Wars knowledge of the universe will be irrelevant, as this is a new universe in the same timeline, reality, and continuity. It's not really a new universe, though, is it? That's just a new galaxy.
Yeah, it's like saying that rules in one state of the United States differ from another state. It's all part of the same world, you know?
Yeah.
Just because they go to a new galaxy, now everything's different. Dumb.
God. Well, check this out. As for how the Force might be used and viewed differently, Making Star Wars would reveal in March that Ezra Bridger Hadoukens with the Force.
Hadouken!
Are you shitting me?
Hadouken!
No, that's what he says. So he says as well, he's developed his own martial arts-based Force powers, not unlike Terrace Cassie, but I'm assuming it's his own style. This martial arts style, coupled with his connection to animals.
Why didn't they just use Terrace?
Oh, man, I don't know. Makes him an interesting take on a Force user on screen, as he uses his hands, feet, the Force, and nature to beat up undead stormtroopers.
I just fucking can't with this shit no more.
This show is about to jump the shark.
Massively.
It's jumped 6 sharks already, dude.
Yeah.
It's about to jump the fucking whale shark in space.
Oh god, I don't understand. What are they
we're gonna
doing?
get zombie stormtroopers,
zombie stormtroopers, and Hadoukens with the Force.
Hadouken!
I need a fuck this shit out button.
What do we think?
Fuck Star Wars.
This is Dave Filoni. This is Dave Filoni for you right here. Basically escaping George Lucas Star Wars so he can make it his own. I've said that from the beginning. Dave Filoni is not to be trusted. He wants to change Star Wars and make it his own because he feels that he can make it better than what George ever did. He wants to build his own legacy with Star Wars. But instead, what he's doing is he's destroying the Star Wars legacy and, in fact, destroying his own legacy by doing that.
That is so terrible. I believe the Force karate nonsense because of how they've been framing the Force recently. It's been a subtle but noted change. So when they're practicing with the lightsabers, very, very samurai-esque, very Japanese.
And so I think that
Yeah, but what I mean, but they're clear. They're very, very, very clearly having that as their inspiration. So them to do karate with the Force, I can believe that because they've already shown that that's what they want to do aesthetic wise and narrative wise. I mean, it sounds like wank to me personally.
I think you're being kind.
This whole thing is a wank fest.
Yeah.
Mm.
Doesn't I mean look, they've already introduced Force voicemails by having Ahsoka
Skype.
manage to sort of
We've reached
yeah.
the level where it's officially fan filmed.
Well,
Yeah.
Ahsoka can listen to stuff and listen to memories. It's a voicemail, isn't it?
Man,
Are you fucking what?
at the
Did
corner?
you not know this? Oh,
No,
Tom.
I have not watched one bit of this show. I have
so basically,
zero fucking time for Star Wars. Period.
Well, basically, Tom, buckle up,
Misty
mate.
water.
What
color,
a new Force power
Force memory.
is that Ahsoka can walk to a place, put her hand out, and the Force is left in memory, so she can see everything that happened and hear it all.
Of the way
So dumb.
Sabine was.
So
Tom, you got to say something, mate.
basically,
It's a Force voicemail,
yeah, no,
Force memo.
but she's like got ESP or whatever, basically.
Yeah,
Force
Pretty
TV
much.
reports.
yeah, basically.
I just fucking can't with this shit anymore.
Did you check the?
Seriously.
Did you check the Force telly?
Yeah. All the Filoni simps are gonna come out and just gobble it up and be like, "Oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever." Like once we start getting to all this crap that we're
Yeah.
talking about here, if people are still defending Dave after that, there's just no hope for those fans anymore. They're just they're so desperate for any kind of Star Wars that they'll at this point they're just going to deceive them own selves just to be accepting of whatever he's throwing out there.
People are saying that the Force memories in Jedi Fallen Order. I
It's
don't care.
That's a video game,
It's a
though.
video game.
I mean, back when George Lucas had it, we got the Force Unleashed, but you never had any Force users in Star Wars bringing down Star Destroyers. That was just cool because it was a video game. You know, and Vader never had an apprentice in Star Wars. It was just a video game. So that I hate that argument. Well, we got it in the EU books, or we
The
got it
EU's
in this
not
video
canon
game.
anymore.
Yeah,
If
exactly.
Anybody who walks that shit out can get right out because
Yeah.
I'm like, no, bro, no.
It wasn't even canon when George Lucas was part of Star Wars.
Kathy said specifically, we didn't have 400-page books. We didn't have any source material to work from. This is all brand new.
Hmm.
We're going to steal the fucking Thrawn trilogy and just pervert that to all hell. But, we didn't have any of that.
What about perverts? Huh?
Don't pay any attention
Sorry.
to the books behind the curtain. God.
I like Star Wars.
You like all the Star Wars, don't
I like
you?
turtle.
Headland. God, that shit's coming out too. We're gonna get this Skeleton Crew wank. Then we're gonna get the Acolyte bologna sausage. The Force is fucking us right now, hard. I'm not upset though.
Well, there you go, guys.
I'm
There
not
you
upset.
go.
Sorry, Nate.
What do we think of Ahsoka? Oh dear, oh dear.
Star Wars can
There,
fuck right off. I said it at the beginning of the segment.